There are definitely some challenges to the adoption of design thinking. In some respects, even designers, those that are pure designers or classically trained designers, a lot of them do not like the idea of design thinking, because one of the intentions of design thinking is that you're able to democratize design. You're able to make design something that is accessible by many people, even those who are not classically trained. Those that are classically trained in design will object to the idea that anybody can be a designer, because there is a true appreciation for the craft of design. How do you actually do good design, whether it's drawing, whether it's graphic design or architecture. I remember even to be called an architect in my field, you needed to be licensed and you needed to pass 6 exams in order for you to be really called a licensed architect. So when other industries started to use the term architect, like an infrastructure architect or a data architect, there was a lot of us in architecture that did not like that term because they did not have to go through the process that we went through to have that expertise. The same thing could also be true for designers, who say that all these other people who are thinking that they're designers or calling themselves design thinkers, but they have not developed the craft that has taken years to develop. A lot of the designers don't like that idea of design thinking. I would say people who are not designers, but maybe in the world who are yet to adopt design thinking, they have sort of the reverse hesitancy in that they don't understand design. They're not designers. Maybe it's this new fad. Maybe it's just this new one method that will be used for 3 to 5 years, and they don't understand the language. They don't understand the visuals. And they also think that sometimes we're a little bit fanatical about the idea of design thinking because we're using terminology like journey maps. We're talking about empathy. We're talking about, this multi-stage process. We're talking about synthesis. We're talking about insights and research and development, all these different things that they're not familiar with. And I think that's on us. As design thinkers, the burden is on us to be able to communicate properly the ideas to the people that could potentially adopt this. So I think we need to adapt even our design thinking language in order for us to communicate. Maybe use terminology that has been used before, but in a different way. I think innovation and disruption requires definitely a new language, but sometimes it requires us using the same language in a different way.